every every single target individual have personal things about them. Every single chosen one have every single chosen one have personal things about them. That's just what I said. This is personal. So you know, things that people don't talk about as much as they're supposed to. Um, One of these things is where you're coming from, where you're going, life before and after death, stuff like that. So, being a highly spiritual person, being a chosen one, you get certain images, pictures, and videos inside of your head. And it's personal. That's why I said it's personal. Because I'm pretty sure that no one shares this with anyone. It's not something that's exact, like, exact detail for detail, but you just get, as I said, images. You barely get these images and pictures and videos inside of your head. So that's where things get beautiful being a target individual. It's a lot that a target individual goes through. It's a lot that chosen ones go through. People think, these people think that they're God and they're being, followed, watching, they're so important. And, everything is just all good. When in reality, these are the things that these people they go through a lot. So, one good thing that you get out of, being a target individual in this gang stalking program, being one that knows these things, being that one. You guys know what I mean? You know that you came from something. You have a special purpose here. These people know that you have a special purpose here. You guys know what I mean? They probably don't want me to make this video. You guys know what I mean? So it takes us back to the topic of highly spiritual people owning highly spiritual places. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to choose where, where you live. You don't have to choose where you move to. It's whether you choose it or not, bro. It's whether you choose it or not, it's going to be spiritually guided to you. Now, you don't have to believe. I say it all the time. I say this in my videos all the time. You don't have to believe in what I'm telling you guys, but these things are true. It's probably not something that you're going to go through because you're probably not a highly spiritual person or a chosen one. There's people in this world that are different. I'm one of these people, so I know what I'm talking about. I didn't know that I was one of these people until about 6 years ago. Until I found out my true self when I went through my spiritual awakening. You guys know what I mean? So, it's not that, I didn't have an idea all my life. All these years, all these times in my life, I've had these images, pictures, and videos inside of my head. I just didn't know. So I come back to my old town. I come back to where I was born and raised, and all these images, said images and pictures that I had in my head, they're here. I'm seeing these places that I had. It's a certain vibe. It's a certain, human reason cannot explain what it is. Because you're a chosen one, it's only us that know about it. The other people that listen to these videos, if you're listening to this video, I explain all the time that it may sound like a lecture. Like, if you do good, if you be, a godly person, if you be a good person, these are the benefits that you get from it. When in reality, it's actually true. It's so beautiful. You guys cannot imagine how beautiful. It's just so simply beautiful. It's just regular, just normal, just like you, just like the things that you do. So these people, they know, out of many one people, they know that you most likely go by the code simple. You're eating. You know that when you want to live as long as you can. You know that when you reach older, you're gonna thank yourself for eating healthy. From now, doing these things from now, you're gonna thank yourself when you get older. So these people know that you're probably, balancing, that you're probably eating right. You're probably watching your steps. You probably do things a certain way. You're probably a threat to exposure. These people know these things about you, and you're most likely to be a target individual. You're most likely to stand out you're most likely to be different, and because of that, you're most likely to be a target individual. You're a chosen one.